Hello everyone. We are doing black-eyed peas today. Told you my husband's a bean kind of dude. So I've washed these really well and picked through them. Black-eyed peas start absorbing water really quickly. So I wouldn't soak them overnight or even pre-cook them if you're one of those that pre-cooks their beans. So I'm going to start out with 3/4 of a cup of black-eyed peas. Usually you use a 1/2 cup of beans when you're dry canning them, but being these do start absorbing water so quickly, I use 3/4 of a cup because a 1/2 cup I usually have too much juice. So I'm bumping that up. So just fill all your jars. Then I have some ham broth in a pitcher over there. You can use veggie stock, water. It doesn't matter. I need about 1/4 cup more to do all 7 of these. So then I am going to add, can you guys see, a piece of bacon in each jar. Then I'm adding 2 slices of serrano pepper. I usually use jalapeno, but I don't have any. These are a little spicier. With jalapeno, I add 3 slices. You hear all my dogs chasing my husband. He just got home from work. Then I am adding 1/4 teaspoon of adobo, multipurpose seasoning. Pretty much available everywhere in your Hispanic section of the grocery store. It has salt and everything you need. These will process for 75 minutes at whatever pound of pressure you're at. If you're over 1,200 feet, you'll want to do 15 pounds of pressure. Fill it up to 1 inch of headspace. And then put your lids on, wipe your rims, put your lids on, and process. Easy peasy, fast. Just the way I like it. And I want to add a few more beans to these other jars. So get a paper towel. Wipe the rims. If you want to run a skewer or something through there and debubble, you can. When there's this much liquid, I really don't worry about that. I have hot rings. I use Lehman's lids, so I do get those hot before using. I know with ball you're not supposed to anymore. I don't use ball lids anymore. What did I do? Well, I'm using up what I have, but I don't purchase them anymore. They're unreliable. And then we will put them in the canner. I'm using a Presto, so 3 quarts of water. I obviously cannot count the rest of my rings. Oh, they're in the pot. Fingertip tight. And that's it. Let me fill these other 2 jars. I do highly recommend washing your beans really well. Just really well. A lot of people just take them from the bag to the jar and they're so dirty. Okay, so I've got our last 2 jars. Put in our bacon, our peppers. Wonder if I can get one more jar in there. Just one more. Using my old reliable pitcher after my disaster when I did the pot roast. I spilled that broth everywhere. I had it in a bowl. Oh, that was a mess. So I use my pitcher now. No more messes. Okay, get my lids. Oh, I need my seasoning. Put on the lid. I mean, how fast was that, you guys? Okay, so we have our jars in there. I wonder, I've got enough for one more jar. Be right back. I'm going to find a pint jar. Alrighty, so now we have an absolutely full canner. So no waste of space. And I think that was 1 pound. Yes, 1 pound of black-eyed peas does 8 pints, a full canner. So that's helpful. So put your lid on. Match your V's. We got a V right there on that handle. And you have a V right there on your lid. So match up the V's. Turn it and lock it. And when these buttons pop up and you have steam coming out of here for 10 minutes, when it starts steaming, time it for 10 minutes. And then after 10 minutes, put your weight on. And when it starts to do a soft jiggle, set your burner to its sweet spot for you. And set your timer for 75 minutes pints, 90 minutes quarts. So I will see you when we are taking these out of the canner. Okay, it's ready. I had to make dinner and then pack his lunch. Ooh. Always open away from you. I thought I was going to hit the camera and I hit the something else. Ooh. I always feel like I'm cutting the first piece of pie when I'm trying to take out the jars. Scary. Okay, we gotta back up. And there's our jars. Okay. See, these are filled much more nicely than the last jars. So if you want, add 3/4 of a cup of black-eyed peas to your pint jars. So that's it. That's our Southern style black-eyed peas. If you have any questions, post them down below. And I will see you all in the next video. Have a great day, morning, evening, whatever it is where you're at.